variety of breaks from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
Hey everyone, how's it going? We are back. We are live. We have 2 boxes of Origins Hobby, 2 boxes of International Origins, and 2 boxes of Donruss Elite. Hopefully you guys had a great time watching the game tonight. We are full in this. We are ripping. And right after this, we have our Topps Chrome baseball that is full. So make sure you come join us for that. And to end the night, we have a Stars and Stripes with still lots of teams left and on discount. So if you want to have some fun tonight, I'm here hanging out, buying to a spot. Yeah, let's have a good night tonight. So let's start off with Origins International. We had a good night of football here. Again, man, it looks like Derrick Henry fumble affected the game again today, which is crazy. It seems to be a pattern. But you know what? Monday Night Football, had a blast watching it, and now we're hanging out here tonight with you guys. So let's keep the breaks going. Let's keep the chat rocking, and pull some heat tonight. Let me know if you're hanging out in here with me tonight. All right. So we got here, first box, International. Trevor Etienne, Tez Johnson. Got a Tyler Warrant startup. Jaden Higgins. Mason Graham. Josh Allen, original gridiron. Aaron Jones, David Montgomery. Tyler Show. Caleb Johnson, Ty Felton, Little Matthew Golden startup. Jalen Walker. Judkins. Oh, a little Cam Scatabo. Will Howard numbered out of 299. Jalen Milroe and McMillan out of 199. Here's a Gridiron, Myles Garrett. Okay. Let's sleeve up a couple of these hits we got here. And I think we're going to use, those might be too thick. They're 60s. Absolutely. All right, let's get it started here. All right, second box. All right. See what this box produces here. Williams, Leonard. We got Lamar Jackson Gridiron. Travis Hunter. Egbuka out of 299 going to Tampa Bay. We got a Shedeur base, Will Howard, and Luther Burden. I think that was their second round pick. Arroyo went out to the Seahawks, numbered out of 249. Isaac Tesla, Quinshon Judkin, Jaden Blue, Matthew Golden, little Jordan Love, Scatabo, Dylan Gabriel. All right, let's get this going here. Get our awesome numbered stuff up there. All right, onto our elite boxes. These are always fun. Never know what you're going to get. You can get some NIL cards. You get a little bit of anything. So these are always fun. Packs are so thin here. Instead of putting like 5 cards a pack, they should put like 20 cards a pack. All right. Get these packs off. Let's see what we got. Out of 99, we got ourselves a... It's hard to read the names of that cursive. Oh, that's a Scatterboo. Very nice. That's out of 99. Going to the Giants. And how... Whoa! Wow. Man, we were just talking about NILs. How about that? Jalen Milroe. 2 out of 5. Woo! Wow. Jalen Milroe, 2 out of 5. That's a spot. Just making sure. Yeah, so Seahawks. That is big sales. Wow. That's a hit. That's amazing. Wow. Out of 999, Ursi, the Texans. And we got Cameron Williams going out to the Eagles out of 199. And how about a Shedeur Sanders out of $7.99? And Lamar Jackson going to Baltimore out of 35. Man, that Jalen Milroe is sweet. What a card. That's why I love Elite. Pulling stuff like that is crazy. Man, next one up, going to the Seahawks as well, we have Elijah Arroyo. Seahawks are just crushing. I think Seahawks might have been like the last team to go too, I believe. It's awesome. Out of $9.99, go to the Bills. Here we go to the Raiders. Out of $1.99, Isaiah Bond. And Field Vision, Jackson Smith Njigba to the Seahawks out of $7.99. Cam Ward out of $99. Going to Tennessee. Derrick Henry. Big ol' H. And Jake Bringstool. And how about Jersey? We got Ty Law out of $7.99. Brock Bowers, $1.99. And turn of the century. We have Charles Grant, Las Vegas Raiders. Numbered at $4.99. And another Derrick Henry going for that rainbow. Another R. And how about a Jaden Daniels out of $7.99? All right, put those there. That was a box, guys. That was amazing. The Jalen Milroe is something there. Wow. Let's see what box 2 can give us. Isaiah Bond. Which one was that? Was that one of our... Remember which one that was. All right. All right. First up, we got Mason Graham out of $7.99. Going to the Browns. Mitchell Evans going to the Panthers out of $1.99. Nick Scorton out of $9.99 to the Panthers. And a little turn of the century. We have Will Johnson. Ooh, that's hard to read. Will Johnson going to the Cardinals. And Jamar Gibbs out of $7.99. Oh, right to the auto. We have to the Tennessee Titans, Gunnar Helm. Gunnar Helm to the Titans. Titans are stacking up there. We got Blake C with the Titans. Alvin Kamara out of $1.99. Saquon Barkley. We got the R in Spellbound. And Terry McLaurin. 20.72 miles an hour. Numbered out of $1.99. Jamar Gibbs out of $1.99 going to Detroit. Caleb Johnson out of $9.99. Tootin going to the Jaguars out of $9.99. And CJ Stroud Elite out of $1.99. Emeka Egbuka out of $99. Tampa Bay. And McMillan, numbered out of $7.99. Next up, how about a Joe Thomas? Everyone loves Joe Thomas. Joe Thomas Threads. Going to the Cleveland Browns. Joe Thomas. Micah Parsons, our new favorite Packer. How about a Saquon out of $99, Big K. And going out to Baltimore Ravens, Devin Leary. Pen Pal auto to the Ravens. And Bucky Irving, that is at a 99. Not as good of a box, but some decent cards. But yeah, I mean that Jalen Milroe, that'll do it. It's hard to beat that. So 35, 99. All right. Put these into the box here. Then we're going to go on to the big Origins. These are always a blast. Let's grab this first one. Pull out the bottom there. All right, Origins football. Let's see something big. See if we can compete with that Jalen Milroe. All right, we got a Christian Wilkins out of 225. How about a Shedeur Sanders out of 225? Jalen Royals. Josie Jewell. How about a Terrence Ferguson? Going to the Los Angeles Rams. RPA, Terrence Ferguson. Jefferson Browns traded Travis Hunter, but I think it may have paid off for Cleveland. Yeah, absolutely. All right, next up, we got a red auto of Kyle Williams. That's number 1 out of 99, first off the print run. 1 out of 99. Going to the Patriots. And last up, whoa, super chunky patch. Chase Brown, 19 out of 99. Rubbing the Canadian flag. It's a super chunky patch. Almost looks like it should be less than out of 99, but that's what it is. Chase Brown. Cool hit. All right, last box up. We'll have Topps Chrome Baseball up right after this. Be a fun break. All right, first one up, we got ourselves a Josh Allen numbered out of 99. Josh Allen. Second one, we got Derrick Henry numbered out of 149. We got ourselves Graham Mertz and Adam Thielen. Graham Mertz and Adam Thielen here. All right. Our auto is Ty Felton out of 99 to the Minnesota Vikings. Ty Felton. And next up, the last one is going to be Ashton Gentry out of 99. Big, thick patch there. See some cool stitching in there. Oh, that's a thick one. Ashton Gentry going out to the Raiders. Awesome. Let me put these. Let's do a small little recap here. Origins. All right. Here's our recap for the stuff that did not make the big shelf here. We have Will Johnson going out to the Cardinals, turn of the century. And next we have Charles Grant going out to the Raiders. Devin Leary, Baltimore Ravens. Ashton Gentry to the Raiders. Joe Thomas, Cleveland Browns. Lead coverage, Ty Law going out to the Patriots. Shedeur Sanders numbered out of 799. Arroyo 249 going to the Seahawks. Ekugba out of 299 going to the Buccaneers. Will Howard out of 299 going to the Steelers. McMillan out of 199 to the Panthers. Luther Burden to the Bears. Derrick Henry out of 149 going to Baltimore. Josh Allen out of 99. Bills. Shedeur Sanders out of 225 going to Cleveland. Christian Wilkins out of 225 to the Raiders. Lamar Jackson, 7 out of 35 going to Baltimore. And Scatabo out of 99. And another Scatabo from Origins. All right, and to our showcase, we got Kyle Williams, 1 out of 99 going to the Patriots. And that is JCL cards. Over to our left with Seattle. Seahawks, we got big sales, 32, Elijah Arroyo. And with the Los Angeles Rams, we got Blake C. The Terrence Ferguson RPA. And how about a Chase Brown going to the Bengals? JCL cards, numbered out of 99, big thick patch. And to our Vikings, Broke Box, Ty Felton auto out of 99. Cool red ink on there. And how about a turn of the century? The Tennessee Titans, Blake C. taking a Gunnar Helm and also Cam Ward out of 99. And Jalen Milroe. Let me just make sure I got that right. Jalen Milroe. Yep, Seahawks. Just want to make sure. Jalen Milroe out of 5 going to the Seahawks. Future Elite. Awesome auto. That was a cool one to pull. All right. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for having some fun today. We are going to end this, and we're going to jump right on into our Topps Chrome baseball mixer. So I will see you guys in just a few minutes. Thank you for getting this filled, and let's have a good rest of our night.